we're going to play this as intended with the hard mode off. I do like that, like, obviously some people like that added challenge. So I like that this is an option for those people. But we're going to play as intended for now.
What was that? Where's that voice?
Prologue, a dream, a phone call, and a therapy session. What do you want? What? You gonna... Yeah, are you... Yeah, it's Stevie. What? Can I play my game, or are you gonna... That's Stevie. Gaze is the black one. Gaze is the black cat. It's a pirate's... What's a pirate's favorite letter of the alphabet? Use your response R. Yard think you'd be R, but a true pirate's first love be the sea. Yeah, she makes appearances on stream a lot more than...
This is the story of a young girl. A girl who had strange and disturbing dreams.
Yeah, Stevie makes appearances on stream. Geezer doesn't. Geezer's normally lingering around my feet and stuff like that, but he won't get on stream anymore. This is pretty.
I know this place. I've been here before. This is the ancient stone city amidst the jungle. Oh, sweet Jesus.
A dinosaur!
Just ignore him. He's not gonna hurt you. Just keep going.
Hi there. Hi. Oh, he's such a handsome lizard boy. Dino lizard. Please don't eat me.
Constellation. Where am I? This is not the Earth.
What's a pirate's least favorite message? Dear Sir or Man, your IP address has been flagged for illegally downloading movies. We'll have to suspend your account pending further investigations. Sincerely. Okay, so not the treasure pirate, the different kind of pirate.
Khan Vector Yagna Yith. In other words, find a statuette and save my race.
I appreciate Zaf. Can we get a shout out for Zaf, please? In a moment. Like, wait till the cutscene bit's over. Okay, you good now? I wasn't sure whether that was going to play like a cutscene. Ooh. Glowy.
The statuette! Here it is. Finally. I have to get it. I have to...
Mine. Okay, don't let me grab it. Okay, so that was...
This is the story of Evie Drayton.
Quick. Before I forget. Where did I put my notebook? I have to write everything down.
Looking for answers was part of Evie's observant nature and analytical mind. Her recurrent dreams began shortly after a period in 1956, when she'd completely lost consciousness.
Rhythm and blues is definitely my kind of music.
Ooh.
This scary fellow that haunts me in my dreams is a Dimetrodon. He roamed the Earth 270 million years ago.
Okay, so that's what
it may seem like it, he is not a dinosaur.
Hey, like, I did call him a lizard thing. Like, because that's what he is. He's a spiny lizard.
Julian, Beatrice, Herbie, and I, we're always together. Beatrice, along with me, is one of the few ladies studying physics at Miskatonic. I've searched every astronomy book at the Miskatonic Library, but none of them contain any reference to this constellation.
Hey, what do we... Ooh, got some more... Like, I'm going to click on everything.
Spitsbergen Island in Svalbard. Apparently, I researched this area of the Arctic thoroughly during the time I lost consciousness.
Okay.
This photo was taken during my amnesia. I don't remember anything about it. When I saw this picture, I couldn't believe it. It's the same statuette I always see in my dreams.
Okay, so... Like, lots of things to see.
Here it is. Evie's Nightmare Journal.
Evie was worried that someone might read it. That's why she kept it locked away under that complicated padlock.
Ah! You can wait, I'm looking at things.
I must have written about 1,000 letters to the archaeology dean in Miskatonic, and I've never received any answer. I've always been a good student. But during my amnesia period, I almost reached excellence. All straight A's?
Fine, I'll answer the phone.
Yes,
Is this... are you Evangeline Drayton?
that's right. Who am I talking to?
I am the Dean of Archaeology at Miskatonic University. I believe you wanted to ask me some questions, right?
Yes. Yes, of course. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Professor
Meet me today at 6 p.m. at 5 Prospect Road, outside of Boston.
Boston? That's almost a 2-hour train ride from Arkham. I thought
Do you want to talk or not?
Yes, of course. I'll be there. 6 p.m., Prospect Road. See you in a couple of hours, Professor.
Okay.
All right, I should get ready. There's a lot of information here about my strange dreams and my amnesia. I'd better go through it again before I leave. I don't want to miss any questions when I talk to the professor.
Okay, so it was like, yeah, need to look at all of that stuff anyway. Okay.
I wish Papa had never taken that job in San Francisco. He'd still be with us. The Hydrangea Foundation took care of the insurance payout for Dad's accident. I had scholarships to attend several black colleges in the South, but it was the Foundation's money that allowed me to cover the tuition here at Miskatonic.
Greetings, Chris. Can we get the thing done for Chris? Either Chris can do it himself or someone else can do it for me.
I was lucky to be accepted at Miskatonic. It was one of the first universities in Massachusetts to admit non-white students. Uncle Mo showed me a trick or two when I would help him in the motor shop. Tinkering with gadgets always puts me at ease.
Okay, have I touched all of the things? I liked it. Oh, no, I haven't. I need to touch in here.
The medical report from my amnesia episode. According to this, I'm as fit as a fiddle.
No. Go.
Oh, fuck. Oh, man.
You have healing?
Nope.
Oh, we're gonna... Why am I not surprised that you're playing as a, as a Spider-Man character, though?
Yes.
He sliced him.
Fucking legendary.
So surprised in the slightest. Just like I wasn't surprised in the slightest that you were doing the dungeon thing in... Yeah, just like I wasn't surprised in the slightest that you were doing the dungeon thing and Scared and Clueless's stream this morning. Okay. Okay, reason for consultation. Episode of amnesia with spontaneous resolution. Miss Drayton presented for consultation after experiencing total memory loss that lasted for a period of 3 months. Despite the unusual nature of the case, her general condition is excellent. She shows no physical sequelae, neurological alterations, or signs of cognitive decline. Okay. So, pretty sure I've touched all the things.
Before leaving, Evie asked herself if she had finished gathering all the information in her room.
I think I have.
All right, I think I've gathered what I need.
As odd as it seemed to Evie that the dean didn't meet her at the university, her need to know was stronger than her doubts. She was determined to attend the meeting. There, she would come across another protagonist in this story.
So, you have finally decided to talk to that young lady, Professor.
Yes.
Acknowledging responsibility for our previous mistakes is vital to moving forward. You've taken a crucial step in...
Listen, there's no need for us to talk, Doctor. The only reason I let you into my house is because you insisted it was necessary to prescribe my medication.
This is also the story of a sad, guilt-ridden, and lonely man. This is the story of my husband, Professor Harry Everhart.
Yes, I know well enough that discussing the effectiveness of our therapy sessions with you is futile. But you need to understand that therapy is just a part of the whole treatment. Without it, I can't go and...
Ask whatever you deem necessary and let's get this over with as soon as possible.
Fine. What about your position as dean at Miskatonic University?
I'll get this done after the
about
scene.
Your relationship with work was somewhat obsessive.
I didn't say that. You did.
Well, you told me you practically lived secluded in this very home, and the only thing that drove you to leave it was your job obligations. So, how would you define that?
Alright, well, it's giving me a choice, so let me... You're not...
Just go die in the corner that you've created. Go die as Miley Cyrus' ex-husband and just go over there. Nobody cares. Your brother is hotter. I mean, what?
Yeah, like obviously, yeah. I was gonna say shout out for Yuri. I just wanted to like make sure that like the cutscene and stuff was over um and I could do the squat thingies. But here's the thing: everyone but Alan is redeeming squats right now, so that like. Yeah, everyone but Alan is redeeming the squat, so that by the time Alan gets here and it's off cooldown, like he'll be able to do it like twice. So, but yeah. Yeah, cause you wouldn't torture me like that, Marie. You wouldn't torture me like that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've been hiding in the corner like normal? Okay, so
I do what they pay me for. Teaching, student assessment, and certain logistical duties fall within my responsibilities. Cheering at the Miskatonic Mariners football games does not.
And are you happy with that? With your life now?
What kind of question is that?
Well, I'm asking it because it sounds like you're subjecting yourself to a kind of self-punishment.
I am not. Next question.
There's another topic you've never wanted to delve into, Professor. Would you now be open to...
You're going to do it anyway, so go ahead.
Okay. What happened to your wife, Professor?
She died at home after a long disease.
Harry hated giving details about my death. Especially if those details meant talking about a certain expedition and deaths other than mine.
I see. And how do you feel about that and all?
What's my wife got to do with all this?
You see, the reason I'm asking, Professor, is because when we began therapy, you mentioned visions. Some sort of oily shadows casting themselves on the wall. You mentioned those visions began shortly after whatever happened to your wife. So, tell me, do you still see those shadows, Professor?
I don't think we should. I don't think we should lie. I don't think we should lie. Should we lie? What do you guys reckon? One's if we should tell the truth, two's if we should lie. I'm not helping. Okay, so you don't want me to be able to sit there and say, hey, it's you guys' fault that, okay. Okay, fine. Yeah, so she's lurking while reading. Yes, see, in the right room.
Not since I started taking the medication, at least.
You will not be liable for any of
Harry
these
had
choices,
tried
fair enough.
everything, and none of it worked. Not even the medication that helped him sleep could take away those oily shadows. But he kept it to himself.
Listen, there is something different I want to try in today's session. I believe hypnotherapy might...
Don't even think about it. Hypnotism is a scam.
Professor, with all due respect, I believe you're mistaking mesmerism with hypnotism. Even so, if you want me to prescribe the...
You won't give me my medication unless I submit to your quack experiment, is that it?
I'm deeply sorry you see it that way,
Thank you for the
Professor,
follow.
but I need you to trust me in this.
Then go ahead. Wave a pocket watch in my face if that's what you need to do.
There's no need for pocket watches, Professor. The sound of a metronome will be more than enough. I need you to relax and free your mind. And think of something pleasant. A fond memory, if you will. Something that took place here, in the Everhart Manor.
A fond memory? In this place?
It wasn't easy for Harry
Welcome
to find
in,
a fond
J-Shot.
memory in the same manner where he had spent an extremely
Welcome in,
childhood.
Tigress.
Maybe.
Maybe.
December 1930. The last Christmas my wife and I ever spent at Everhart Manor. She insisted on coming, despite my parents never approving of our marriage. But that was the kind of person she was.
Interesting. Tell me more about it, Professor Everhart.
Every time I gave her a present, I prepared a little scavenger hunt. She loved it. She loved solving my stupid riddles.
As you may have noticed, this story has more than one protagonist. And though I am not one of them, I believe
Can we wait till
Nora
cutscenes are
Everhart,
over, Marie,
play a
please?
crucial part in it.
Yeah, there was a
Have I
cutscene.
opened my eyes?
Yeah. I was gonna say I was waiting for cutscenes to finish and then, but can you do one for J-Shot as well, please? Since now I'm paused. Yeah, I was gonna wait until there was a gap in the cutscene and then sit there and say, now can we get the shot?
That's why I said she's not gonna like that. I knew. I fucking knew.
I believe it might be a it might be, yeah, a 5 instead of a yeah, it's a 5 instead of an S, Marie. Hey, there's stretch. Yeah. There we go.
Touch it! Really?
Got some.
Well, I haven't fucking won this one.
Why? No! No! Get fucked!
Yeah, I know that's happened with like a few people where they've had to like switch letters and stuff like that. So I feel yeah, so you're doing some work from home. I appreciate you having me tabbed up while you get that done. You need to learn how to do that with the clips. Hit me up. It's really easy. In fact, I will pop the website I use in. That's the website I use for the clips. I also use it for my Be Right Back clips, not just my shout out clips. You go to the website, set it up, copy your browser source copy it into OBS or Slobs, depending on what you use as a new browser source. And it's easy. It's like, I know you can also do it through like StreamerBot, but I have found personally that like this is a good way to do it in a as like an entry level kind of thing, and if you or for people who aren't using or don't quite understand like StreamerBot, but that's what I use. It's free to use. There is a paid tier, but if you want like some special things, but for the most part it's like you can do pretty much anything like that you need to do with it. Like you can have it take recent clips and a bunch of other stuff in there as well. So, hello Skylock. Can we do the thing for Skylock as well, please? Like I know there's other like places, other sites out there that do a similar thing to the clip videos. But I personally like StreamGood because it does you did a full run of Kingdom Hearts 1? Yay, see beat it. I am overdue a replay of that, but I've still got so many things I have to do a first playthrough of before I get around to trying to do replaythroughs of stuff. So, but Kingdom Hearts was the first game that I ever streamed from a console. I had been streaming purely from my PC up until I got my capture card. And yeah, and the PS4. So you tried to do one. Yeah, I don't blame you. The spin-off games aren't for everyone. And unfortunately they've made it so like the lore can be like really, really weird if you don't do them. I think like the card one that's between one and 2, I think that's the main one that people skip. But I think for the most part the other ones shouldn't be as bad. Like I think it's the card combat that does it for the things. But I know that like my like Dream Dock Distance and was it something Sleep? I can't remember. Birth by Sleep or something. Those spin-off ones are pretty good ones to play. Could have done 362 or whatever. I think that one's like for the most part that's no longer like a game. It's a it's no longer a game. It's a like more of like a interactive like movie clip thing. Yeah, Chain of Memories is the one that people skip because for the most part you are just repeating the first game. But with cards, with like more annoying combat. So but I do at one stage want to go back and like redo and redo like Kingdom Hearts. I probably will skip Chain of Memories, but I want to do the others. And all of that. Like and stuff like that. That's an eventual thing. Who knows when that'll take place. Maybe when I get through all of the Final Fantasies, I might pick up Kingdom Hearts again. But I am a long way off finishing all of the Final Fantasies. It would not surprise me if by the time I finished the Final Fantasies, they bring out another Final Fantasy. Would not surprise me in the... You can play the day 1 of Kingdom Hearts 2. Is it a first playthrough of the Kingdom Hearts games? Because I don't want to accidentally mention something that might spoil anything. Okay. Okay, you didn't finish the first two. Okay. And no on Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay, so it is technically kind of first playthroughs and stuff. But yeah, I definitely recommend still doing Dream Drop Distance and Birth by Sleep. So like they'll be pretty good ones to still do. Like they're a little bit different combat wise and not as great like graphically, but they're not Chain of Memories bad, basically. Okay, resume game.
Yes, now, Harry.
Not yet. We're almost there.
Yeah, they'll be a part of the bundle.
Now, open your eyes.
Oh, look what you've prepared. It's another one of your scavenger hunts, huh?
Of course, old pal. Now, if you want your present, you'll have to earn it.
Can I use my journal to write down clues?
Well, technically that's against the rules, but I'll turn a blind eye this time.
You're so kind.
With $40 for all the games on Steam, that's pretty cheap. Like, I've got them on PlayStation, or at least I did, because I think we had them on disc. And like we had them on disc for PS4, and we got the PlayStation 5 without the disc drive. So there's a possibility we may need to rebuy them all. But especially for the Kingdom Hearts 3 for a 2025 game, crazy. Yeah. So I'm going to touch all of the things. Okay, so tab to... Okay. Harry's scavenger hunt. Okay. So, Happy New Year.
A new decade. I wonder what the future has in store for us.
Okay, 1931. Ooh. Okay, so... Oh, is that a 6 or a 9? You're excited though? Kingdom Hearts 1, you knew the ending and still hit some feels with the songs. The songs are great. I actually had... I had Dearly Beloved from Kingdom Hearts play at a point during my wedding. Like... All of the baubles have a thing on it. Okay, so yeah, cool. That's handy to note. And like I get the song stuck in my head all of the time, like
I wonder what my darling husband is keeping locked up in here.
You'll have to put that brain of yours to work to find it.
Okay, so okay. So I do like that this is a thing because it means I don't necessarily have to write down all of the things. Not that I mind in these type of games where I don't mind like keeping my notebook and writing things down, but yeah. Like so what I was saying is I had Dearly Beloved was one of the songs that played, like, you know how they have music that plays before the ceremony officially starts? Yeah, that was on that playlist.
What are you up to now? Oh boy, what a drawing. Is this supposed to be a tree?
Of course it is. I'm doing the best I can with my limited art skills.
Well, at least you're good at playing the piano.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wait. There's something wrong in this memory. This wasn't...
Ignore it. Focus on that moment. Your wife. that happy memory.
No, but my wedding was really freaking it was nerdy. Like yeah, I found all 7. Like I walked down the aisle to Ezio's Family, aka the theme song to Assassin's Creed 2. We had, when we were signing our paperwork, we had Troy Baker's version of Future Days. So basically the version of Future Days that Joel sings in The Last of Us Part 2. We had that play while we were signing our marriage certificate. And then, in the epitome of peakness, after we signed the paperwork and our celebrant introduced us as husband and wife, she said those words, and then it was da 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 da. Our first dance song was also from Fallout, so it was nerdy.
Do you remember when we slow danced to Dear Old Pal of Mine at Maddie's house?
The end of the Great War Party and our first kiss. How could I forget?
Would you like to dance with me?
Tell me you didn't vandalize a piano just for a scavenger hunt, old pal.
Nora.
Okay, so that's what it is.
It's
So I
just
have to
crayon.
play the piano in the order of the thing. Okay. Okay, I'm actually going to go back and I am going to write this down because that way I know the things in order. Because I'm guessing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the order. So 1 is the swirly. 2 is the square. 3 is the diamond. 4 is the star. 5 is that thingy. 6 is the triangle, and then 7 is the trapezoid. Hey, it's a hexagon. So it might be a pentagon if it's 5, but yeah.
I'm seeing those oily shadows in here. Why am I seeing those shadows?
Focus, Professor. Keep remembering.
Your wife and you did an elope, but you want to do a redo for photos and face style for her? I only did, like, I wanted to elope. I wanted to elope or just go to birthdays and marriages and sign some paperwork. Because simply because me and my husband have been together for so long, it's like, yeah, let's just get it over with. But he's the one that wanted the wedding, so I settled for a small wedding. We do have an ad break that wants to do its thing, so I'm going to quickly let the ad break do its thing. While it's doing its thing, we're going to do some networking. So feel free to talk about your stream. Tell us what you stream, when you stream. Do you have any goals you're trying to meet? Hype yourself up, get to know each other. And if you like what you see from someone, follow, check them out, all of that type of stuff. We'll be back. Why were those sounds so erotic? I kind of want to piss him off.
You do that one more time and I won't be able to quell Mr. Fancy Cake's vehement temper!
Now I want to.
Hey! How did his cape taste, Mr. Fancy Cakes?
He fed me to the unicorns. Okay, so he wasn't joking. Okay. Yeah, is there like a box or something? That fucking duck, there is a duck. I swear there's a fucking duck.
There's no fucking duck! Woman, I swear to God, you're going fucking insane. No, we don't have any boxes here yet. I did nothing to bring any storage.
He's stuck. That's fine. I will put you out of your misery, little ogre stuck in the wall. Fuck, I love glitches sometimes. I think... Oh, side quest. Hello. Ah, fuck off! Run, run, run!
Why, hello, little one. I was not aware squirrels were gifted with the power needed to get past the ancient vines. You do seem different from any other squirrel I have met. I will be keeping my eye on you, little one.
Oh shit. Once they get the hang of that, it becomes like... What the? Oh god! Who the fuck?
There's no point in fighting. Just better to hide.
Run! Where the fuck do I hide?
Follow you.
Yeah. Well, fuck you too. Knock on my window just to give me the finger. I just the dandelions. Look at them. Look at their little bums. Okay, I'm back. Let's resume. Let's keep it. Okay, so I did write the thing down on my little thing. I wrote the symbols down. Okay, so we are going to. So it's. Okay, so. Okay. Okay, so it's the three ones that, okay. So it's 1, 4, 6. So 1, 4, 6.
Harry, I can't believe it! It's that statuette! And it even has a black ooze orb. Just what I wanted for Christmas.
No. Wait. What do you mean a statuette? Don't touch it, Nora!
Keep going, Professor. It's important. Where is the statuette now?
You're no psychiatrist. Who are you?
I'm not going to ask you again, Professor Everhart.
Okay.
Shortly after Harry's peculiar hypnosis session, Evie finally arrived at Everhart Manor.
Prospect Road 5. Here it is. Professor Everhart. It's me, Evangeline. Wait. What is going on here? Professor? Is everything all right?
Most people would have turned away and left, but not Evangeline Drayton. She had been waiting for months to talk with the professor. No way was she letting it slip away. So, she decided to climb over the walls of the Everhart Manor.
Okay. Okay, so here's the chapter 1. Okay.
Ugh. This looks like something straight out of Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah, this does look a little bit spooky.
Hey, that window is open.
Alright, so that's how we're getting in. In the meantime, though, is there anything I can touch? Because I would very much like to touch all the things. 12k channel points. Ooh. I'm kind of scared of what you could do with those channel points. Hey, can I?
Professor Everhart. It's me, Evangeline.
Yeah, I'm just gonna climb in. We're just gonna climb in through the window. Like, we were invited. We're supposed to be here.
It appears the Everharts have been quite well off for generations. Or so they used to be.
Hey, what else we got here to touch?
The Everhart children. Harrison, Madeline, Richard, and Donna.
Thank you for the stretch.
That must be Elizabeth Everhart. She looks sad. This fellow really looks like the professor, but it's not him.
I'm guessing...
The Everhart. That must be Elizabeth Everhart. She looks sad.
Hey, can I... It would be wrong of me to go rifling through their belongings, wouldn't it? I may have seen that in the corner of my eye before it came out.
Look at the size of this library. It's almost as big as Miskatonic's.
Actually, it wasn't even a third the size of Miskatonic's library, but young people can be terribly impressionable at times.
Okay, so... Ooh, there's a thing to read. My
absences in my memory. It's exactly how I felt during those 3 months of 1956.
My esteemed colleague, the excavation is a blank to me. Another in a long list of troubling absences in my memory from that period. They claim I was there, and no doubt I was, given their repeated attempts to reach me. I cannot bring myself to trust them, but I place my trust in you. Do what must be done with that statuette. Cordially, Nathaniel Wingate Peasley.
What on earth happened here? wish this fireplace was lit. It's bone-chilling cold in here.
Can I light it though? I would kind of like to light it.
Dyer was my applied geophysics professor. He was very strict. Strange character.
Okay, so Professor Harrison Double Everhart. So he's the Dean of Archaeology. What else have we got to look for around here? Ooh.
There's something oddly comforting about spinning these globes.
Ooh.
Rich people definitely had weird ways of entertaining themselves.
But it wasn't mere entertainment. Harry's mother's life had long been shaped by tragedy, and she had become obsessed with the afterlife.
Yet only those who unravel the mystery of life shall prove themselves worthy of communing with the spirits. We can't change the past, but we must anticipate the future. So that
Evie's
was...
last remarkable trait was her extraordinary memory, a gift I was never blessed with. So allow me, the narrator of this tale, to be the one taking notes. For the sake of clarity, of course.
Okay, so yeah, there's... That's... if it's gone in the book, it's...
I think the skull is fake. Ugh. Goodness gracious. The professor's taste in literature is nothing if not peculiar.
Okay, so... Oh, there was a door. Can I open this door?
Darn it. This door is locked.
Okay, I just wanted to check because I wasn't sure if we could get in or not. Okay.
This must be the professor's office. Astrology is the most utterly stupid thing I've ever come across.
Okay, starry wisdom. Something. Attendance by invitation only. When the stars are aligned, the relationship of lost civilizations with astrology. Caleb Bowen, President. Next Monday, April 9th, 1956.
Books in different languages. Spanish, Italian, German, Latin. Looks like one is missing.
Okay, so we need a book to go in there. Or at least a book is missing. Yeah, so a book seems to be missing.
A key. Professor had another appointment today with a therapist.
Visit of Dr. Frog in the Throat, asking for medication. Okay. Can I get in this drawer?
Despite his tone, this Bowen fella doesn't seem particularly friendly.
Professor Everhart, I respectfully urge you to stop ignoring my letters. Let us put the past behind. Please consider my offer for the artifact. I'm willing to pay a substantial sum for it. Sincerely, Caleb Bowen, the Starry Wisdom Society. Okay, so yeah, that...
Nora and Harry? The professor was married.
Okay, so I'm guessing, like, I think, is it Nora and Harry that might be in the original, and like in the first one, so.
Wow, the professor served in U.S. intelligence during the war.
After they...
Greenhouse and the mausoleum.
After those three men showed up last night, I left one of the books in the greenhouse. I locked it and left the key in the mausoleum. I need to buy a weapon just in case they decide to come back. Okay, so we need... So the book that we're missing is in the mausoleum. So will this key open this door?
Now it's open.
Okay. Alright, so this one does open. So let's have a look in here and see what we can touch. Okay.
Ripped canvas. The man's definitely a dead ringer for the professor.
So, okay, so that's obviously relevant.
Can't see a thing in here. Better turn my flashlight on. Much better. These tools haven't been used in a long time. That explains why the garden was an absolute mess.
Okay, so what do we got through here? Okay, so here's the greenhouse and the... Okay, so before I go out this way, I want to see if I can go upstairs and if there's anything upstairs worth touching and playing with. Because the game clearly wants me to go that way, but if there's...
Looks like the professor's father was involved in politics.
Senator John W. Everhart, Republican, announces bid for Massachusetts governorship. State Senator John W. Everhart, a staunch Republican voice in the Massachusetts legislature since 1912, today announced his candidacy for governor. Speaking to a packed hall of party faithful in Faneuil Hall, Everhart called for steady hands and firm principles in times of uncertainty abroad. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so this just leads me up.
Such odd totems. Are these fishes? So Professor Everhart set on an expedition to the Pacific. I never pictured him as an adventurer.
Okay, so yeah, cool. That's what Call to the Sea is. Harrison Everhart, son of St. Senator John W. Everhart, has announced plans for an expedition to the South Seas. Mr. Everhart's wife is reported to be suffering from a rare and yet unidentified illness for which no treatment is known. Convinced that a remedy may exist in distant and little-charted regions, Mr. Everhart will depart within the month, accompanied by a small party that included a medical professional, technical support, and other specialists suited to challenges ahead. CW.
That expedition must have been quite important for him.
Oh, it had certainly been important to him, and to the other expedition members.
Yeah, but it seems like me playing Call of the Sea first would just have like,
Torn canvas. The frame reads, Sed Futura.
Okay, so that would go here. Sed Futura.
There are a lot of pictures of that fireplace. Oily shadows. Beginning to suspect the old professor's lost a few marbles.
Alright, something about oily shadows on film. Alright, but this is important, so Sed Futura for, Alright, can we open this one?
Wow, this room is really depressing.
This is the room from... Okay, so...
Someone has ripped the canvas. There's a Latin inscription in its frame. Providere debemus.
Okay, so that's listed for... Like, that's probably relevant to... It's probably relevant to stuff in the mausoleum, which is why I'm been exploring up here and trying to get all of this first.
Looks like a memorial of some kind, dedicated to a woman.
Okay, there's nothing on that.
The driver's license of a certain Manuel Silva. Under different circumstances, I might have found this song beautiful. But at the moment, it sends a shiver down my spine.
Okay, so I have a feeling that we're gonna go into the mausoleum. Okay, I'm noticing that, but yeah, so like that obviously fits with that, and that fits with that. So, like all of that stuff is like, no, it fits with puzzles and stuff.
Good heavens above, would you look at the size of this place?
Alright, so I'm gonna have like a look-see roundy.
This vase-like thing with a face engraved on it can be rotated. What kind of madhouse does the professor live in? It looks like there's a symbol carved into that bucket. Is that a fish?
Okay, so there's a fish on the bucket. That's on a thing, so that's... Okay, I'm not sure where to rotate all that yet. But I'm sure that's something we'll come back to. Like, it might be we have to rotate some stuff in a certain direction to get into, like, the mausoleum. Yeah, because there's another one. Yeah, happy and sad.
Careful. Stone staircase is slippery.
Okay, so... Okay, so we might get some information about this puzzle here. So there's something that goes there. Alright, that's an angry face. Yeah, there's an angry one.
Hidden room?
Take down all of Father's portraits. Get rid of all of Mother's esoteric junk, except the hidden room. Cut down the burnt tree near Nora. Call Rich or Maddie. Maybe another day. Okay, so... I don't know if I want to be putting stuff on those. Okay, so here's this.
Gosh, this is so beautiful. Yeah. That's a woman's grave. Nora Everhart. This must be the professor's wife. Such a graceful and elegant woman.
Evie certainly had a keen eye for beauty.
Okay, so we know there's a shocked, a happy, an angry, and a sad. Like, there might be two more, potentially. That would not surprise me if there's two more, because, like, it looks like there's room for two more. Like, on either side of the, things there. Okay. So I need each of these to face each of these. Okay. So the sad one wants to face the fish. Okay. Let me... Okay. I'm gonna, like... Yeah, this is gonna be in the thing, but this is gonna be one of those things that's probably easier for me to kind of write down a little bit. So, happy. So we're gonna want that kind of thing. Let's just call it neutral. Is gonna face the moon symbol. Angry is gonna face the fire symbol. Let's call it shocked. would you call that symbol? It's like, that thing, then that thing, I'm gonna say. And then sad faces fish. So I know fish. I know the fish is... Alright, so that's the neutral. So I'm not sure where the moon would be. But we're gonna... Can I get in here?
No use. It's locked.
Okay, so we need a key to the greenhouse. Okay, so the next step is... Okay, so happy, I don't know where that is. Okay. So happy is facing that one. So I can tick that because I do see that now. So it's facing that symbol. So I'm wondering if the other ones do have the symbol that we're looking for, like, around them somewhere. Yeah, like there's a moon on the gate. So I'm going to just assume for now that I point that there. So the moon on the gate. Okay, so that's where the fire would have been. And then there's the shocked and the sad face. So this would be the shocked face. I know from the photo that that we're facing that there. And now I need to go find back to the fish, which is the very first one, and go have that face the well because that's where the bucket is. So I know that the sad's definitely facing the fish. The shock's definitely facing that because that's what was in the photo. If there's any that I'm uncertain about, it's going to be the angry face and the neutral face. But I'm gonna go check the thing and see if I can open it.
What kind of a door is this? Doesn't even have a lock. Just symbols.
Okay, so Thomas.
Maybe this guy was in the army? Found her path in the shadow of mourning? That's from the Bible. Psalm 1, verse 1. This person must have been quite devout. Father, husband, and servant of the people. This must have been the professor's father. Oh dear. A dead child. This is simply heartbreaking. The inscription on the frame reads, Praeterita Mutare. In loving memory of our firstborn son, John Everhart Jr.
He died at 2.
This definitely looks like the greenhouse key.
Okay, so the key to the green... Yeah, like you said, the key to the greenhouse is in the mausoleum. So we've got the...
Mary rarely spoke of his brother John, mostly because he had never known him. The boy had died years before Harry was born. Still, he believed that tragic incident had played a critical part in his mother's obsession with the occult.
Okay, so obviously I can take that back. But yeah, so there must be another thing there as well. Okay, so this is going to make sense for. Okay, so it's going to be there'll be another another photo of another child somewhere. Because we've got baby, child, adult, old person. So it must be like that's how the books are arranged. Like that makes a lot of sense to me. Hey, what do we got in here? Because the book will be in here somewhere.
The professor really seems to be interested in botany.
Okay, so that'll be the book, but I want to have a look around and see if there's anything else to touch.
These white flowers are scattered all around the mansion.
Okay.
It appears to be a Spanish edition of the science fiction novel The Future Eve. I'll keep it.
Okay, so there'll be another painting somewhere in the main mansion. So, okay, let's go back into the thing because we can put the book away and then we can start thinking about the order in which we place the books. Because I'm guessing the order in which we place the books is going to open up like a secret hidden room or something. But yeah, there's definitely like another portrait or something we want to touch. Like potentially one with like a child or something. I think I found it. Like, I'm pretty sure that's this painting.
Is this young man Professor Everhart? It does look like him. There's something written in Latin on his frame. Non possumus.
Okay, so if we are going like, so it would be so child is, so it would be pray to Rita mutare non posmus sed futura and then providere debemus. Okay. So praetera mutare. Okay, non posmus sed futura.
Secret compartment?
Evie had never been good with languages, least of all a dead one like Latin. Even so, she managed to grasp the general meaning of the phrase. We can't change the past, but we must anticipate the future.
Ooh.
Looks like a music box of some sort.
Okay.
Unbelievable. There's some kind of secret compartment in the fireplace. Feels like a mystery novel.
Record, architectural modification, client Miss Elizabeth Everhart. At the request of Mrs. Everhart, an alteration has been commissioned involving the installation of a concealed mechanical opening within the fireplace structure of the West Wing drawing room. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go touch the fireplace.
Definitely like a mystery novel. Ooh, I guess I need to go see what's down there.
Ooh. Spooky hidden chamber. Ooh. Spooky. Hey, something was taken from there. Hey, give me a...
Statuette's broken. And the sphere. Shattered to pieces. I wonder if I...
No! Don't touch it! Don't touch it.
Why not? I want to touch it. I want to touch it. Okay, so that's been the prologue in chapter 1 of Call of the Elder Gods. Okay.